Man, I love it, bro. We're back. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was Memorial Day, so there was no market. However, there was futures. I could have probably made a video trading futures and then blown my entire account. Let me actually open up the Robinhood. How are we looking? I totally forgot where we even were. $11,753 in the account. So we did make a little bit of a comeback from that big loss last week. This week we're gonna try to not have any big losses. So let's see. Well, let's see what we got. Right. Let's look at the data. I'm looking at the data right now. The data, man, the data. So there is 470. Okay, let's just call it 500 now. 500,000 calls, 85,000, almost 100,000 puts now. It's very early. It's 2 minutes into the market session, so this is going to shift a lot. 500K calls, a little under 100K puts, which is bullish. That means that more calls are being bought than puts on SPX. Let's look at the net gamma. We are in green gamma right now, and it's pretty much green gamma. Let's check what the most valuable contract is. We got almost 10 million at 59.05, about 8 million at 58.25, and another 8.5 million at 5800. So, but also, I mean, we got 5 million above. Well, no, yeah, 5 million right behind us, 4.5 in front of us, 5.5 in front of us. So green gamma, that's good. That's bullish. It's bullish that we are in green gamma and the most valuable options contract on SPX is above us, right? That generally means that we want to go up there. Let's check out the delta. Hopefully all of this is correct. I will refresh it after I say this because I refreshed it once, but sometimes you might have to refresh it twice. We are in green gamma. Not green gamma. We're in green delta right now. Sorry. About $86 million worth. A lot of small green deltas in front of us. I think that's why we are kind of falling back down because there's not these like huge green delta spikes in front of us. They're just kind of small. There is some big ones behind us, about 280 million, another 212, and then drops down until we get to 5850. So that is going to be our support level. Let's go ahead and look at SPX. So if we do get down right here, 5850, that looks like it's going to be a pretty big support level. It's not majorly huge, $840 million worth of exposure down there. So that will help us bounce if we do get down there. Don't know if we will. Calls are actually being sold off. 200,000 of them just got sold off. And then last thing, there is $1.47 billion worth of negative delta at 5,900. So if we do go up here to 5,900, then it's going to definitely want to bring us back down, right? Negative, very, very strong, major negative deltas want to stay under, right? And if we do blow past it, it forces all of those people, it forces a $1.5 billion buyback. They have to buy all of that money back that they're shorting. So they definitely don't want that to happen. Puts are actually really picking up now. Like I said, this changes. This is why I don't really trade early on in the morning. But calls are now down to 275,000. Puts are at 240,000. So that is quite a big jump. Let me look at the contracts right now. I don't think the Ivy is going to be super bad. Let's see. 27% and at the money put. No, actually, no, that's wrong. It's 27% at the money put. And at the money call is 25%. So that's really good. Huh. Now there's more puts than there are calls. Look at that. So net drift has just flipped. I need to refresh it though, because it doesn't look good on my screen. There we go. That looks a lot better. Still got, okay, so I was right about the green deltas that we're in. We're in green gamma. Only thing is that net drift flip. Don't know if I would have played that. One, because it's very early in the day. Two, we are really oversold. And who knows how much lower we can keep going. Volume for the net drift has also shifted to being negative, but you have to take a lot of things into consideration. We just opened. These contracts are going to be super juiced up. And there's not much information here, like it did flip, but nah, that's not something. Nah. Let's chill out. Let's give it a second. Let's give the market time to figure out what it wants to do. Like I said, if we do get down to, where was it? 58.50. Actually, even that exposure is starting to leave now. That's down to $650 million worth. It looks like the MVC actually flipped to 5,800. It did. Yep. So that happened pretty quickly. Um, it's just, man, they're really selling off right now at open. But now the calls have overtaken the puts. No, not playing it. Let's go ahead and open up Discord. I'm just a little behind today, guys. Sorry. Friggin' usually I wake up before my alarm. I'm one of those guys. I like set an alarm, but I never need it. Today I needed it. So, yeah. Man, I was freaking tired. And then my dog scratching on the door. Needs to use the bathroom. Where is Quant Data? There we go. Join. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to just honestly cut the footage and just literally start right here. I'm so tempted. There's literally been nothing that has happened in the 1 hour and 30 minutes that I've recorded. Sure, the market has moved up, but I've made 0 plays. Do I really want to have somebody sit there for an hour and a half that they probably won't watch of me sitting here doing nothing? I don't know. I don't know. It's not going to be interesting. All that entire hour and a half I've been recording has been absolutely nothing. It's been poopy. It's been diabolical. It's been just not fun. Come on, man. Can anything in the data shift to show me where we want to go? Because this is not gonna cut it, right? This flattening out. Really wish I would have bought here. Definitely would have I would have been worried here, but if I could have held on through this red and then gone back up, that would have been fantastic. Would have been up a huge bag, like a biggie bag, like a Wendy's biggie bag. I would have been up a Wendy's biggie bag. Looks like we want to go up again, though. I mean, I'm seeing the calls get sold off. I mean, calls are getting bought. Puts are getting sold off. We're at the highs of the day. We've made a straight line up. And now we're kind of just... We're kind of like curling a little bit. We started the curl around about 10:35-ish. Do we curl down? I'm just not seeing it in the data. I'm seeing a lot of... Was that right, though? 10:35? 10:20, actually. Well, let's see. When did I see it? I guess that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's all been flat since. I'm seeing these red candles, but I'm not seeing it in the data. Like, what is the data doing right now, bro? Like, what is this data? The data is saying calls are being bought. Puts are being sold. What's the market doing? Going down. Not really, it's flat, but the fact that we have any red candles is, to me, shocking right now. To me, it is absolutely shocking to see any red candles. Let me try zooming in on this. Lovely, the underlying thing is... Oh, did they finally fix that? They updated it to where when I click it and I want to drag it, it doesn't open up a whole new window. Great update, actually. All right, what do we got, man? 2.7 million calls, minus 375,000 puts. We're in negative delta. We're in negative gamma. Although the MVC, most valuable contract, is above us at a $55 million exposure. So why are we going down? If calls are being bought, that signifies bull. If puts are being sold, that signifies bull. And there we go. Puts just got sold off. So we should go up. We should see a green candle. We should see a green. There it is. There it is. There's the green candle. So the data's right. The data's wrong. I just watched puts get sold, bro. I just watched it with my own two eyes. And this candle's flickering red. I just watched it. Oh, calls are being. Oh, no. Wait, is this a different candle? I don't even. I don't know. Bro, I'm finna be like completely honest. I have no idea. I have no idea. I might as well take a dart and throw it at a wall or throw it at the board blindfolded because I have no idea. Although it's possible, though. It's very, very possible to throw a dart at a dart board blindfolded and still get the bullseye. There's actually a video on YouTube, some guy did that. It was pretty epic. I forgot who it was. I think it was Mike Tyson. I think it was actually him. Yeah, it was Mike Tyson. Yeah, they put on a blindfold on him and they had him throw darts at the dartboard, and he couldn't see, and he literally hit a bullseye every time. Wow, missed that one again. Golly, bro, I'm Mr. Miss. I am Mr. Take a miss today. I've made $0. I've lost $0 though. So, bro, do I just buy calls? There's minus 570,000 puts and 2.6 million calls. Like, do I just buy calls? Like, why is there a red candle right now? Where did that come from? And why is it so big? I'm so tempted to buy a call. I'm tempted to buy a call. Are we like on a downtrend? I guess. No, we're not. We're flat. Let's see. Should I have bought a call? They're worth 660 right now, so let's see. There's got to be something in this data, bro. There's got to be something. Something's got to happen. These calls are still worth. If I would have bought it for 660, which was the ask, I'm actually down $10 right now. No, now we would have been broke even. So the bid is now 660, right? We bought it for the ask of 660, right? That was our hypothetical. That's what I would have bought it at, right? Right now it's still. Now we're at 650. Now we're at 660. So let's see within the next couple of candles what this contract would have been worth had I just bought calls. There was something in my glasses. Maybe a little hair fell off or something. What am I getting? Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. All right, what are these worth? Now they're still worth 650. So I would have been down. Ooh, 640, 630, 640. So I would have been down now six. I would have been down right now $30 had I bought a call. Had I bought a call, I would have been down $20 right now, $30. Oh man! All right, $10, 20. Bruh, stop playing with me, man. Let me make just. I'm not even asking for a lot. Let me just make a quick 1,000. All right, so we would have been in this green candle. We would have been up $10 right now. We would have been up $10. 20. We would have been up $20. 10. 20. All right, so we would have been up $20. You know, that's what can that afford you in 2025? $20, you can get You can get, I don't know. All right, we would have been up, oh, would have been up 60 bucks. Look at that. So had we just bought calls, yeah, look at that. We would have been up 40, 50 bucks. 60 now. Yeah. Literally just buy calls. Literally all day has just been every time it's either flattened out or gone somewhat down, just buy calls. Yeah, look at that. Now the bid is 720, so still I think I would have been up what, like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 50, 60. Minus 720,000 puts. Everybody and their mom is selling puts right now. Everybody. Some dude in Indiana is selling puts. Some dude in New York is selling puts. Some dude in I don't know, Canada right now who's trading this is selling puts. Everybody is selling puts right now. Every person on this planet right now should be selling puts. Because there's 2.5 million calls and minus 700,000 puts. Oh man. Yeah, look at that. Well, no. So I would have been up 40 bucks. 30. Because the bid is 690. You have to sell it at the bid. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to get rid of it, you sell it at the bid. Something in me just keeps telling me that like we're gonna shift. Like this is just like a fake news run. I don't know. Like they're lulling everybody, but then again, like bro, this is not like a house game of like poker or something like that, like or house game of blackjack. This is everybody in the world is now coming together to buy up every dip. You know what I'm saying? They're buying up every dip. They said they came in with the game plan. It's game 7, NBA Finals. Viewership is completely destroyed because nowadays all you watch is people shoot free throws. Kids nowadays, if they want to get into the NBA, should just perfect their free throws. You don't even got to know how to shoot. All you got to do is be big and drive. And no, you don't even got to be big, honestly. The smaller you are, the better chance you have to get calls. Just drive in the paint, throw your body around, get some free throws. That's it. All you need is like 20 free throws a game, which is totally possible in 2025. And there you go. All right, so I would have been down. Oh, I would have been up 20 still. I would have been up 20 bucks still. Ain't nothing. There's nothing changing in the data either. I mean, one of the negative deltas did switch over to green, but I cannot believe I've made 0 trades and it's 11:18 a.m. Holy moly. I've made a whopping 0. I had a couple, yeah, I should probably enter here's that I'd never entered on. Even with this green candle, wow, the bid is now, oh, it's 650 now. Okay, so 760 actually. So I would have been up 100 bucks. Would have been up 100 had I just bought the call at 660 like I said. That I said I would. Oh, I'm getting so annoyed, bro. I'm just getting so annoyed. I'm getting antsy at the fact that I'm not entering into any plays. It's like, what did I wake up for? What did I even wake up for today? I could have literally just stayed in bed. I could have stayed in bed and woke up right now and been up the same amount of money. Yeah, totally. Totally, totally, bud. Could have been sleeping with my eyes closed, man, dreaming about something. You know? Not a care in the world. Instead, I decided to wake up because my alarm woke me up. got the crust out of my eyes and took my dog for a walk. Speaking of that, I was at the vet hospital for 4 or 5 hours. 5. I got there at 7 and I left around like 12:30. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, I was there for like over 5 hours. 3 different sedations on my dog. Dude wouldn't go to sleep, bro. Not as in like sleep. I mean, they literally, he's just hyper. They just wanted him to, you know, have a snooze real quick so they could do some tests because my dog's a screamer, bro. He doesn't bark. He's like a husky, but like a smaller version, a Pomsky. So instead of barking, he goes, ah! And it's super loud, and it's very hard to get anything done. So 2 butt shots and then 1 in the leg. He never fell asleep. He never fell asleep. But he was so out of it that they could finally get some tests and x-rays done because he was having some type of pain in his like joints. So he was having some pain there. Overall, they didn't find anything, you know, horribly wrong. I did walk him today, and he felt great. Yesterday, he felt great. I bought him joint supplements. Where did this dump come from? Where'd that even come from? Nothing in the data changed. Where is this coming from? Nothing in the data has shifted at all. What the heck? Where is this coming from? Is this a long? Do we go long here? What the heck? No calls were sold. Only a little bit of puts were bought. Bro, I'm tempted to just get into a call. Oh my goodness. Like, but why are we going down? Okay, hold on, bro. I gotta lock in real quick. There's no reason we should be going down. Bro, there's still minus 600,000 puts. Why am I not buying calls right now? Buy call, buy call, buy call. No, I missed it. Oh, no. I'm gonna get it. No, this is gonna go down more, isn't it? Oh, no. Bro, I'm not taking a huge loss. If this goes down anymore, I'm freaking selling that straight away. I don't see why we should have had that really big red candle. Okay. No, now we're coming back down. What's going on here? No, now we're coming back down. They know that I'm in calls. I might have to... So, do I sell this, bro? This ain't looking good. Ooh. No, it's not looking good. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Where did that big sell-off come from? Yeah, if I start seeing a shift down, I might actually have to sell once we get even higher up here, though. That's the only thing. Because we're, like, pretty high already as is. Let me see. Let me see. Holding still. I'm seeing puts get bought, though. So weird. I might, you know what? Let me just take some profits. I'm just going to take some profits off the table. I feel like, look where we are. Like, we're already so high. Oh, man, I made a trade. Let's go! I made a trade. Woo! Yeah, woo! I could have held on to it, bro. Why didn't I hold on to it? Man, what's going on? I could have held on to that. Man, go back down. Stop playing with me. Man, it's another green candle. I just wanted to be safe. Why is it going up even higher now? Oh my gosh, is this going to be a new high of day? Is this a new high of day? Very close. So close. What a strong wick down. All right, let's see what the profits were. If it goes up higher, it goes up higher, but we're already so high. It's like, I don't know. So we made $90 on that play, a 14% gain, and because of the fees, I made $88.04. That's the first trade of the day. Now, this video might be cut, right? So let me just tell you what happened. In the beginning of the day, nothing. Now we're here. Okay, good. I think I might cut this, though. I don't think I'm going to make anybody watch the first hour and 30 minutes. That's going to be stupid. I would, if somebody posted a super long video and should I buy puts? I'm tempted now to get into puts. We're high. I'm tempted to get into puts now. We're high right now. True Social announces approximate. I don't care about True Social right now. I'm tempted to buy puts. I'm so tempted. Well, let's figure out why are we tempted to buy puts? Because the net drift volume has taken a nosedive, but yet we're going up. True. That is so true. However, oh my goodness, I really could have held on to those calls longer. I just would have had to deal with this. I could have made more money. Well, good thing I'm not in put. Dang it, why didn't I hold on to my calls? Or my call. I only had one. You see a lot of BS in the world. You just see a lot of BS. You don't want to get BS'd. You don't want to be up 90 and then down 100. I kind of still want to buy a put, though. I kind of want to buy a put. But I don't know why. It's just kind of like my, how do I explain it? It's a feeling, right? You shouldn't trade off feelings. But I honestly feel that we're going to come down. But I don't know how long it's going to take is the issue. It could be in the next candle. It could be in this candle. It could be in 3 candles from now. It could be in 5 candles from now. It could be in 10 candles from now. But for some reason, I have a strong suspicion that we are high and we maybe have a bigger pullback. I mean, or do we wait? Do we wait until we are at 59.05? Very, very possible that we wait until 59.05. Why didn't I hold on to my calls? Why didn't I just hold on to my call, bro? How was I supposed to know that it was going to do that? I mean, I had a feeling it would go back up because of the big red candle, but... Are we at 5,900? Oh, we are at 5,900. There's this really big delta at 59.05 that I'm starting to think maybe we hit that and then we come back down. But we could go a little bit over it. What a run up, bro. Of course I sold my call too early. We're all the way up here and I sold my call somewhere here. Oh my goodness, now it's a big red candle. I mean, how much higher do you want to go? Right? There's the 59.05. We get that. All those people are satisfied. If it gets up to 59.05, those people are satisfied and they would sell. Right? They would sell their contracts. They would profit. Market makers would get those contracts back. And then we would either just stay flat or trend down a little bit. Maybe take out a little bit of the puts. So I'm trying to think, right? We're at 5,900. Tough, bro. Very tough. Because, you don't want to be bearish in Green Delta. But we are at that point where all these people have these calls now, and it's coming back down. What? I can't help but to think that we probably now from here just flatten out again. I just can't help but to think that like that's what's gonna happen again. Oh, should I have bought calls up or puts up there? If we had gotten closer to 59.05, I definitely would have. I'm up $88, bro. That's not enough. If only I had like 5 contracts and I wrote it all the way up. Ooh. Now you're talking if one of them was if only up here was 890, bro, all the way up here would have been like so much more. Hmm. Big red candle. I mean, big green candle to eat up the red. Don't know. Like my only thing that I could think of right now is we get up to 59.05 on SPX, and then we retrace from there because the people who have those contracts would sell them for a profit. All right, they would sell them back to the market makers. That's my only thought process right now. It's either that or next time we get like a really big dump like this. Well, I mean, I wouldn't even call that a big dump, but next time we have a pullback to just go long. We're just so high. We're at high of day. We're at high of day. There's minus 700,000 puts, 3.1 million calls. MVC is still above us, but gosh, like all those people that had calls down below are, they're printing right now anyway, so. Mm, mm, I stopped working out, unfortunately. Like, I kind of, should I just tell you guys? I don't see why it would matter. I got a little one coming. I done, I done went deep inside, and I chose not to pull out because it felt good. It felt good. So I was like, you know what? Let me take the risk. I took that risk in February, and then I found out that I got a little one coming. So, yeah. So I haven't really been working out. Just been kind of all over the place, trying to make sure that my girl has insurance. She has that she's taken care of. Love it though. I got a platinum insurance plan. Mm-hmm. Yup. Which means that when I go to the OBGYN, is that where we go? When we go there, y'all know how much I pay per visit? Zero. I don't pay nothing. Bro, we walked in one time and they're like, yeah, it's going to be $560. I was like, huh? No way. Y'all better call this insurance and freaking talk to them, get your money from them. I ain't paying for insurance and paying for this visit as well. Then they call them like 15 minutes later and they say, oh, wow. Yeah, you guys don't have to pay anything. So, yeah. So that's great. I only pay in the insurance now every month, but it's way cheaper to pay the insurance than it would be to pay every single visit. Especially later on. It's going to be a nightmare how much that's going to cost, but I don't got to worry about it. Where are we going from here? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm hungry. I'm delirious. I got a Publix chicken tender sub coming. You know? But yeah. So we gotta pick up the ball here within the next couple of months. I mean, not every day. Again, yeah. Not every day is gonna be a big day. You can't. Not every day is gonna be a big day. I think we go down more. It's just so tough. Because at any moment, another 100,000 calls can be bought. Do we try it? Do we try going short? Do we try it? One contract. I don't love it. Really don't love it. I just don't love it. I'm not in love with the play. Especially these wick backs. I do see net drift going down finally. I do see a little bit of puts being bought. It's still minus 600,000, but it's the 2.91 million calls that aren't moving. That's the only thing that's like, if that was moving down, then yeah, sure, right? Buy puts. And look, made the right decision by not buying puts. Because it's one thing to see the volume dropping off. It's another thing to see people buying puts. But when there's so many calls, it's like being in a classroom and you're the only person that has a different... No, it's like taking a test. It's like taking a test and you're cheating. And you look over at the person to your right and you're like, oh, they chose B. And then you look at the person to the left and they chose B. But then you look at your own calculations and somehow you got C. That's kind of where I'm at, right? Everybody in the room is bullish. And I'm the only person right now who would want to, not that I'm bearish, that I think this is going to fall all the way down to, the 200. I'm just thinking like, maybe there's an opportunity to scalp a short real quick. Just scalp it. I'm in, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. But it's just the fact that there's so many calls is we can just flatten out. Like this could be the bottom here and we could just go like explode up again. I see that net drift going down, bro. I see it with my own two eyes. Do I dare lose all the money I made today? Do I dare? Let me check the 2 minute. Yeah. How about the 3? Yeah. Look at this though. Look how MACD had flipped here and you just kept grinding up. Yeah, none of these are helping me. None of these are helping me at all. Still 2.88 million calls, minus 670,000 puts. So a little bit of puts are getting bought. Very, very insignificant amount though. You would have to see like 2, 3, 400,000 puts get bought. Will that happen? Throughout the day, anything is possible, but as of right now, like, what would be the catalyst for that? What would be the reason that so many puts would get bought? And I don't think there's any more news coming out today other than later on, probably after market hours. So there's nothing with that. I hear like something popping over here. Weird. But yeah, like I said, I'm not seeing there's no catalyst for us to come back down a little bit more. Let me go back here. Is the ABJ guy talking? Bro, this net drift is throwing me off so hard. We were at. Oh, I can't even tell. Oh, well, there it goes. Dang it! Oh my gosh, bro. You've got to be joking. I literally saw that. Man, go back up so I can short it again, man. Go ahead, man. Wick it back up, wick it back up, wick it back up. Please don't be one of these where it's just all straight red candles now. Bro, no one's buying puts. Nobody's buying puts, bro. No, there's nobody buying puts right now. There's literally, there's actually more negative than there was last time this red candle spawned. I don't see it, though. I don't see it. Bro, literally, it's a straight line. I don't see why we're coming down. Other than the net drift volume. That was like the one indicator. But I see, well, there is 2.69 million calls now, but there's still minus 652,000 puts. We are in green gamma, green delta. Bro, what is popping over here? I'm trying to focus and all I hear is in my ear, bro. Chill. What are you doing? I think it's the fan. I think something must have fell in the fan. Yeah, something must have fell in my fan down here. Yep, something definitely fell in the fan. I have a fan under my PC so it stays nice and cool. For when I'm playing RuneScape, we're about to hop on RuneScape. After we bag out a quick 1,000, we're hopping on RuneScape. Yeah, that's what we should do. I should get my screen recorder on this laptop because I don't play it on my MacBook. Put it on this computer, right? Now we can start streaming some. Why don't I do that? Why don't I could have the chart open and just. I would need a third monitor. I'd need another monitor over here so that way I can go, okay, what are we doing? Okay, RuneScape. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, RuneScape. Yeah, see, we're going back up. There was no reason for it. Okay, so now it's going to go back up. Okay. If I do see another... Because look at the trend. Look at where 5901 was and look at what's going on. I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be this guy, but do we pass through that? Technical traders would say that this is a perfect time to buy. Good thing I didn't go short. But now you're in this situation again. Actually, no, this is the first time we've been in this situation. No, because, I mean, went down. No, because we went up, and then we went... Brother, I don't know. If someone asked me in a Instagram video, hey, what's going to happen next? I don't know. I can tell you that calls are being bought. There's now 3.06 million calls minus 637,000 puts. That's what I see. With my own two eyes, bro. With my own two eyes. Yeah. Yeah. With my own two eyes. Calls, blah, nothing. Oh, let's see. Trump just said something. Trump just posted. What Vladimir, I'm not going to say his last name because YouTube. What Vladimir doesn't, but it's the guy who's the head of Russia. What Vladimir doesn't realize is that if it weren't for me, lots of really bad things would have already happened to Russia. And I mean really bad. He's playing with fire. Get ready for World War III, boys. Woo! Yeah! World War III. If you're in America, you're fine. Don't worry. Absolutely nothing will happen to us here. America likes to take the wars to their soil. We don't fight here, buddy. This is America, all right? We don't fight here. We take it over there. We have more fighter jets. We have more weapons. We got more everything, bro. You want to even come close to us, it ain't gonna happen. You want to come within like 1,000 miles of our shores? Nope. Not only does their things get shot down, they probably get hacked. Yeah, we probably got people who can hack into their systems, and then it turns it around and hits them back. But it hits their defense stuff. It hits their defense stuff. I 100% do not ever agree with regular civilians, regular people ever getting hurt at the hands of stupid world leaders. And that is absolutely one thing that I cannot stand about Russia, is the fact that when I see news come up, they're not attacking things like the defense, ammunition, stuff like that. They're attacking condos. They're attacking apartments. They attacked a children's school. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. They attacked a children's school. Without going too deep into that, I 100% do not agree with that. It sucks. And it should be stopped. It absolutely should be stopped. So, that's life, though. But, yeah, like Trump said, our weapons here and everything that we have, our defense systems, and nothing would ever come close to touching us here. Worst case scenario is we have conflicts with China that are deeper, and then, we lose a lot of things that are made in China. But a lot of things that we buy now are starting to shift to India, where we have great relations with India. I think we should. I think we do have pretty decent. Yeah, because a lot of American jobs. Well, yeah, a lot of American companies have moved their production lines to India because it's cheaper. It's cheaper, and we don't really have the same issues with them as we do China. But enough talk about that. Let's see where this market wants to go. Trump did post, and he did say, those are deep words that he said. Those are deep words. What is this? Feds pull COVID vaccine from recommendations for healthy children and healthy pregnant women. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting news. I was actually watching Dr. Mike on that one where he went like 20 versus 1 or something like that on Jubilee, where he tried to help people understand, the importance of vaccines, and, not everybody agrees with it. But, there's a reason a lot of things that used to exist, a lot of those illnesses that used to exist, don't exist anymore because we took vaccines. So, to each their own, man. To each their own. If you don't want it, don't get it. You live in America, man. Just don't tell other people how to live their lives. Don't sit there and fearmonger people and say, no, if you do this, your kid's gonna have this, and you're gonna have this, and you're gonna... shut up, bro. Market's flattened out again. Market has flattened out again. And I just don't know where we want to go from here. Yeah, I'm so tempted to just continuously keep pausing this until something pops up. Like, not my day. Chocolate graham crackers are so good. These Annie's ones, it's USDA organic, non-GMO, right? No high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors or synthetic colors. Like, how do you beat that? Nowadays, kids eating a whole bunch of garbage. And this isn't perfect. It's got organic wheat flour. No, organic wheat flour, that's not bad. Organic cane sugar, organic expeller pressed sunflower oil. So it's not just sunflower oil, it's organic. Organic invert cane syrup, organic whole wheat flour again, organic cocoa powder. Man, it's good for you, man. Man, Annie's did a good job, man. It's a lot better than eating a lot of things other people do. Net drift volume's starting to come back down a little bit. Do I dare? Do I dare buy a call? I'm going to put. Man, these things are good, man. If y'all got this near you, 100% recommend. There's minus 740,000 puts. 3.11 million calls. Wow. Another pull-up. I still believe that 59.05 is going to be a turning point. I think people up there will sell. It's not going to crash the market. I just think that it's going to have a cool-off period there because people will be satisfied with their earnings. But this 59.01 area is going to be, looks like it's tough to pass this. Oh, look at that. Earth friendly. That's my favorite. If I can buy things like that are earth friendly, all me. All me, man. I'm always looking out for the earth. Even though my light is on. I got 2 laptops running. I mean, I gotta live. I'm not willing to go live in a hut with no internet. And even if I wanted to do that, where do I do that? I'd have to go to like Alaska or something. Get an igloo. Broke in the market, move! It is, though. It's gonna trend up, and I'm just not in calls. Is it really gonna trend higher up? Do I really just buy a call and hope for the best? Tempting. Tempting to buy a call and just hope for the best here. Right? It's so tempting. It's so tempting to just buy a call and just hope for the best. You know what? Let's try it. I'm in. If it gets a little bit out of hand, I'll just sell it for a loss. Of course. No. Don't do this. Don't go immediately red as soon as I buy. How am I down $30? Feel like all the profit's about to disappear. Ooh, that's a nice candle. How am I broke even? So I'm broke even in this candle? What? Hello, sir. No profits for you. Let's see what happens. If it starts to come back down, I'm out. I really don't know. This is kind of just like a toss-up in the air. Green candle. I'm liking it. I like green candles, but I'm not gaining much. Nor do I even want to be on the screen to see if I am. Is this gonna flip red? Ooh, selling. All right, no. I just don't like it. I just don't like buying at the top. All right, let's see. Realized profits and losses. $20. What? I literally bought it in this candle. I bought it in this candle. Why am I only up $20? I bought it in this candle and I sold it all the way up here. Man. How the hell am I only up $20? How the hell is that only 20? I bought it in this candle. I bought it in this candle right here and I sold it up here. $20. So what, if I would have held it in this candle, I would have been down, what, 50, 100? What? I swear I thought that was going to be at least 50. $20. I just risked $720 to make $20. I mean, I'm buying at the top. The only reason I bought was because it looked like it was going higher. All right, we're up. How much was I up? I can't see. It's not. I was up 117 on the day. Now I'm only up 106 on the day. I'm up $106. $20, huh? Man, eat a frank. All right, eat a frank. How much are those contracts worth now? Now I'm curious. How much are those contracts worth now? So 59.05, I sold it for 740. 59.05, 740. 59.05, 740. Ooh, there's 680 now, 670 on the bid. I guess I sold it at a good time. It's just, that's not the trades I want to make. I don't want to scalp that. It just looked like it was maybe going to have a little bit of a juice up, but yep, that flipped really quickly. That 59, this area right here, the last time it was 59.01, this time it's 59.02. Feel like at some point we're going to break that. I don't know. I mean, there's two things that's going to happen. Either it's just going to be strong resistance all day, or we break it and we go who knows where. I mean, it's very possible that we can go up to 59.15. That MVC has $69 million worth of exposure. That contract alone. Now, I don't know if that's... It says gamma exposure per $1 move, so I'm pretty sure that means now it's 70 million. So there's a lot of exposure up there. There's a lot of people that are up there. They're up there and we're down here. That's what's crazy, dog. We're down here and they're up there. Up where? Do I buy the call again? Do I dare? We just had a pullback. We just had a pullback. Up we go. Psych. Moo just bought calls. Sell, 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 sell. Hey, man, why isn't this tracking me? OBS. Should be. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Man, do we go higher, guys? You tell me. You tell me right now. Because what the data says is... Data says, yeah, sure, why not? Could. It's telling me we could go up, but we could go down. Could do either or. There's the green candle. Let's see what my other trading Discord is doing. Tesla 363, anyone? I don't know. Don't trade Tesla. My thing is, like, if you want to be like a full-blown day trader, I don't see why you would not want to trade SPX. I at some point, trading individuals are cool because then you just have to worry about that company as opposed to like the overall. But Oh, there is something. 1 p.m. Treasury to sell $69 billion in 2-year notes. That shouldn't be too bad. 2 year, that doesn't really matter too much. What is this? Juicing up again. Juicing up again. Juicing up again. Oh, of course I wasn't in it, man. Oh, of course I wasn't in it again. Where are we at? 5902? I don't want to go short until 59, at least 5905. But even then, it could just blow right through it. Oh, what a run up. Okay, hold on though. Hold on. Now we're going to be at that 5905. Like this is where I kept thinking that we would kind of turn around. So let's see. We're at 5904. Is this where we kind of just cool off? And why didn't this happen? Well, no. I mean, that was a big red candle. That was a big red candle back. Hmm. There is minus 1.06 million puts now and 3.47 million calls. Did we touch 59? So close. So close. 5904.63. So close. There's no reason to buy puts though, right now at least. I'm not seeing any type of shift in the data. Let's see. I do want to really see that 5905 and see what happens from there, because that's going to be a pretty interesting learning experience for me as well, to know, like, now that we've satisfied this really big delta, do we, turn back around? But what's the point in turning back around when the gamma exposure is $74 million to the upside still? I wish I was paying attention. I was looking at something else. There it is, 5905. So all of that should be satisfied now. Now, two things can happen. We could either just continue to go up higher from here, or we have a little bit of a retracement because we've now hit this mark that we've been waiting for pretty much all day. There's no reason to buy puts, dude. When you have minus 1 million of them, still grinding up. Jeez. Huh. Could I have been on that? I mean, we did try at one point. I think we made it up to here and then it came back down. Of course. And then when I'm not in it, of course it goes up. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if there's a big sell in their calls now. I want to see if those people are going to just start to, be risk off. They sell their calls. And what happens from here? Or do we just continue trending up? Maybe they just hold on to their calls. Maybe they just hold on and say, no, we want more. We're greedy. Maybe they say that it's never enough money. They say that money can't buy happiness. BS. Ooh, should I have bought a put up there? So we're here now. Yeah, look at this. We're here now at this mark. I'm gonna try it. No, 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 I'm not. 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 I had it almost opened. I almost swiped up to do it, but it's worrisome with the minus 1 million puts for us to get a scalp back down. I need to see more. If I see it in the data, I'll do it. If I don't see it in the data, I won't do it. Just a game of patience now. Is this going to be another red? Doesn't look like it. Might be another green. If it was going to be another red, it would have just popped straight green, or popped straight red. Yeah, good job being patient again. Sometimes I'm a bit too patient, but works out for me. So what happens here now? So now we're at 59.05. Like this is, oh wow, what a jump again. This is the second time now that we've... No, I think we go higher, bro. I still think we go higher. It's a strong wick down, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that this wants to come back down. Nothing in the data suggests it. Yeah, nothing in the data suggests that we should go down. I'm not seeing it. Like, for me, it's just try to scalp a short here. What I should be doing is try to scalp a long. But every time I do it, they want to spawn a red candle right in front of me. I'm not seeing that. Maybe a little bit of calls are now getting sold off. There's still 3.7 million of them. I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying that it's gonna just go all the way up like that and come all the way back down. Again, I have to see it in the data. I'm just not seeing it. There's a little pull back up. Strong pull back up. Now it's just coasting. Now we're just kind of coasting again here. We had a really big juice up there. We're at 59.05. From here, it very well could continue up higher. Very, very high chance of that. Or it could be one of those situations where we cool off a little bit. I mean, honestly, when you look at the chart today, bro, it's literally just been up all day. All day long without any sort of pullback. There has been virtually no pullback today. Yeah, good thing. Yeah, I really should have just scalped another long. SPX is up $104 today. These puts have been cooked all day. Let me see. Yeah, just today, a 5,900 put had a high of $4,600, and now it's $590. It lost $4,000 of value since market open, and previous close was 10,000. Oh man, I'm not seeing it in the data for a quick scalpy short. Now there's minus 1.4 million puts, 3.8 million calls. I don't know. I might just take the $100 and run. I might take the $100 and go deliver some burgers for another $100. Call it a day. Because there's no way here. Oh my goodness, how many puts are being sold off right now? Because you know what they say, though? Elevator up. I mean, well, that's what today has been. It should be a staircase up, elevator down. Is this maybe a turn that we have? We're at 59.06 now. Very well, could just continue higher. Very, very well could just continue higher and just not stop. I mean, this could be one of those situations where we make an all-time high on like the all-time chart. What is the all-time high of SPX? Let's go back maybe a year ago. All-time high was 61.44. At least that's what Robinhood says. We could hit that. With the way today is going, and it's only 12 o'clock, yeah, we could definitely get another 200 points up. What are you talking about? At the rate we're going, we already got 100. We just need 200 more. How long has the market been open? 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30? Market has been open for only 2 hours, or 2.5 hours. Yeah, very well. Very well. In the next 4 hours, we can get another 200 points. Kind of, I don't know. The net drift volume's kind of teetering off a little bit now. But I don't think it matters. I think there's just so many puts. Does anyone speak today? Caroline, maybe? Let's check. Let's look up Fox News Live. Tammy Bruce holds a State Department here briefing. And that's it. That's at 2 p.m. That's not going to have any effect on the market. Okay. Well. Huh. Ooh, is this the turn? I'm seeing some calls get sold off. I'm seeing some puts get bought. I'm seeing the net drift volume start to curl up a little bit. I don't know. I don't think there's any reason to go short. But I want to. I want to just get lucky with like an elevator down real quick. That's it. That's all I want. I just want to buy put, and then it just like literally does exactly what I'm hoping that it would, and yeah, just go down, and I can profit a little bit of money. Put a little bit more money inside of my pocket. This is not. You know what? I'm gonna try it. No, let me not. I want to try it though. I really want to try a put. But I know it's a mistake. It's not the time for it to come down. They first have to manipulate the market after hours, and then, well, no, first they have to get into their positions, and then they have to manipulate the market to go in their favor. Super bullish day. Yeah, no. I want to buy a put, but maybe like just have like 3-4 red candles in a row. Just chill out a little bit. I'm not asking for it to dump. I just wanted to chill out a little bit, go down. Maybe that was a good time to buy when I said. I don't know. I'm seeing there's a negative delta that just formed behind us, but it's so small and insignificant, it doesn't even matter. I want to, but I know it's a bad idea. Just maybe for once have a little bit of a pullback today. I just feel like it's so much easier to play puts right now versus calls, since considering we're at the high of the day. Let me try it. I'm gonna go in. All right, if it goes away from me, sell straight away. That's the goal. If it goes away from me, we sell straight away. Try not to take a huge loss. And it's going up. Yep. Come on, bring it down. Ooh, no. That one opened green. Down $10. Yep, sell it. Ooh, no, maybe not. Just trying to get one little elevator down. You know what I'm saying? but it does not want to do it. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Let's see what this candle does. If it's going to be super bullish green, then I'm seeing puts get sold though. Looking at it, I really don't know. I really don't know if we just get like one little push down. That's one little cool off. How about one little cool off session? Stop going green. Just cool off a little bit. You don't gotta just go straight up. All right, let's see what happens. Maybe don't be green. Cool off. Cool off a little bit. Take a chill pill. Take a little chill pill. There you go. Yeah. Take a chill pill. I'm going to be on the... No, I accidentally clicked buy. I'm going to be on the sell just in case. Just in case it, like, flips just out of nowhere. All right, one. We're on the sell page, so if it does flip... Ooh, that's a nice cool off. That's a nice cool off. Do we get one more little... Nah, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. I sold it too late. Did I even profit? Well, I wasn't looking at the data, but calls were starting to get picked up, puts were being sold, and the net drift volume was aimed up, so... Can we, like, we just... I don't know. That it could continue down for sure, but puts are getting sold off again, and the net drift is pointed up. Let's see. Let's check our realized profits and losses. $40 on that one. It was a red candle. But it didn't go down all the way to where it was. Let's see if it does. Let's see. It's weird though, because look, minus 1.43 million puts now. Definitely maybe could have held on to it. Yep, definitely could have held on to it and been up more. Another strong wick back. Really does not want to come down, bro. Not at all. Look at that. Honestly, just a tough play overall. Up $40 on that play. It's going to be a little less, though, of course, because of... Look, another red candle. But to be fair, look where it is. I mean, this candle is in the same place that this one was, anyway. Sure, we did sell it, like, up here, and then it came down. Could have definitely held on to it. The data... I don't know. Either way, I'm up $144 on the day. I think that's 3 profitable trades at least. So we haven't lost a trade. It just hasn't been an easy one to try to like get in. Okay. Yeah. Let me check a couple other things now. Oh, and it's still going down. Look at that. Let me see the data. I mean, yeah, now it's 1.25 million puts, like minus. There's still 1.26 million puts being sold. And there's still 3.81 million calls, like yeah, bro, I don't know. Like, of course, in hindsight, looking back at it, yeah, I should have held on to it. But in the moment, bro, it's like when you wick this far back up, look what happens. You have a red candle, you wick all the way back up, and then they completely destroy you. Like hindsight, yeah, I could have held on to it a little bit longer. I would have made a little bit more money, but It is what it is. I need to look something up. Give me a sec. Oh, there's a big green candle. I think it's this. Yeah. Go. Hmm. Yeah, big juice up again. There's motion at my door. Who's at my door? Might have to just take a break here. I made a little 144. I don't know. I mean, this is not an area that I want to even make a trade anyway. Yeah, might take a break. Might just pause it and take a break, guys. Yeah, I'll be back. I don't know. I'll be back. No, that's not the setting I needed. I think that'll work. Okay, great. I need some light. It is way too dark in here. Actually, hold on. Pause it again. Is this working now? Okay. Well, yeah. So I'm back. Last time we were somewhere here. I think I sold in like this candle right here. It did flatten out a little bit, and then out of nowhere, just completely juiced up from 59.09 to 59.17 right now. Yeah, kind of crazy. Had I just been in calls the entire time, I could have just been in calls and just closed my MacBook, and it would have been a-okay. Now from here, so are we at MVC? We pretty much are. MVC was 59.20, and you can see we were pretty much there. So that was satisfied. Now it's like, crap, I should have just bought a put instead of talking. Should have just bought a put, should have just bought a put, should have just bought a put. Alright, now it's too late to buy puts, so... yeah, holy crap, what a market. Calls were definitely the move. Puts were not today. Even though I kept trying to short the tops, definitely not the move. But we did get very close to MVC. Now we're kind of coming back down a little bit. But, I mean, I highly doubt that we come down to any point where we, cool off completely. It's been such a bullish day. I just don't see how we're going to, I mean, sure, we can have a little bit of a come down, but, this is absolutely insane how this market has moved today. Let's just do it from here. I guess that sort of makes sense. I mean, of course it makes sense because I'm drawing it after the fact, but yeah, I don't need this. This is trash. Man, up 112 points today. Had I just bought calls, I would have been swimming in some cash. Maybe I left at the wrong time. Maybe there was like some information here that I could have gotten in on. Imagine buying calls into this and just exploding up. That would have been a lot. That would have been more than I've made. Probably like double what I've already made today in 3 trades. Just in one. But yeah, I think we've satisfied the MVC, or the most valuable contract. We went up there, wicked off. I mean, we were like $2 away. It's close enough. But now it's like, do we just continue to trend up? Like, do we just continue up? There's still minus 1.52 million puts, which means there's 1.5 million puts being sold. And now there's 4.07 million calls. But we're so high. Now we're at high of day. I keep saying like, yeah, we're at high day, we're at high day. I think I started like down here when I first said, yeah, we're at high day. I don't want to buy right now. And then here, we're at high of day, and then we're at high of day. Just every hour we keep making a new high of day makes it a little difficult. Oh, we're at high of day, it doesn't matter. Let's see. I don't really want to short here either, but maybe it's a good idea till maybe we get like down here. Who knows though? I just feel like at some point these guys gotta like sell off their calls and just like, chill out a little bit. Do I buy in the red candle? Do I wait for the green candle? Definitely feel like I should have waited for the green candle, or I should have bought in at this green candle, because now it's like, now it doesn't matter. I already missed it, so that's gone. We can't even think about this anymore. Like, this is gone now. Because it could just flatten out. And if it flattens out, you lose money. Really big run up, yeah. Man, missed that run up. But I don't think, even if I was looking at this, I don't think I would have had the information unless I would have seen the spike in calls and the spike in the amount of puts being sold. If I would have seen those two things anywhere here, yes, I would have gotten into it 100%. So it's definitely, I mean, if you want to, you got to look at the charts 24/7, well, not 24/7, but you got to look at it from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. You cannot take your eyes off of the data and the charts. Well, yeah. There's the puts. Puts are eating a little bit right now, so really big run up just to have it all kind of taken away. Which I guess was kind of to be expected, and why I was thinking of buying puts. And when you satisfy the MVC, it's like, all right, we did it. We got up there. Now now you chill out a little bit. But yeah, I did exactly. Looks like I did exactly that. Where are we gonna go from here? I don't know. It's a gamble. Just a gamble where we're gonna go from here now. I mean, we could just flatten out here, and because it can't just be red candle after red candle after red candle, right? Eventually, you're gonna have a green and trend up a little bit, flatten out, maybe a red, maybe a green, red, green, red, green, red, red, green. The data, we're in positive gamma. We've been in positive gamma all day. We're in positive delta, which we've again been in all day. Puts, like I said, still being sold off, and calls are still being bought. Well, eyes still in pain, but we're gonna try to press forward. Dang, dude, it's like my eyes are just straight killing me. All right, let's just be patient. Let's see what happens. More red candles, wow. Really taking a... I mean, we're not nosediving. We're just cooling off. This is in no way, shape, or form a nosedive. If anything, I would want to buy a call. Considering the fact that, who knows? Dang, puts were really the play. Right there, at least. Let me go to the calls. Let me see. Let's see, let's see. I'm still looking at the net drift. I mean, there's still minus 1.3 million puts. Like, in no way, shape, or form am I like gonna go against all those people. Not only am I going against all the people selling puts, but I'm going against all the people selling calls. Is this the bottom though? Did we bottom out? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Man, I just don't know. I'm full though. I just got done eating. Let's see if they're talking in the chat. Let's see. Maybe they want to get into calls too. Maybe we're looking the same. Maybe, you know.
So half the day 59.17.97. That's pretty close to 59.20. Then we start to cool just around there. We'll see. There's still, I mean, we're still heavily bullish on these delta and gamma and banner. Obviously, net drift is giving us a clear picture that we're still long.
I might go long. I'm thinking about it.
Some of the other bets that I had, like Sats, like I think this company goes bankrupt. Seeing if it's still worthy for me to pick up some options contracts for this company.
I mean, we just had a nice rundown. Yeah. Let's try it. Let's go in. Might have had a bad entry. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna look at the data and stuff too. I should have probably bought it in like a, you know, not the green candle. See what happens. I'm gonna be on the sell page just in case, again, just in case a big red one wants to just spawn out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, I can't stop burping. Is this gonna be red? Sell. Yep, I'm out. I don't want to be in it. I just don't want to. Not at the high of day. I don't want to. I don't want to be in a green candle and then this red one just swallows it completely, and then you're down. Like, let's check the realized profits and losses. It's just been a scalp day for me, sadly. And my Robinhood crashed. Well, at least it crashed this time when I'm not in a play. At least that happened. I've been in situations where I'm in a play and this app crashes on my phone. And I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I am going to update to the iPhone 17, so hopefully that, you know, doesn't happen. I think I only made like 20 bucks on this play again. Yeah, 20 bucks again. Ugh. I mean, I bought in the green candle. What do I expect? I can't expect much. Puts me up to 162. But yeah, look at that. I mean, green candle. Very well could be more greens. The reason I bought was because there was a pretty good amount of calls that had come in this candle. But I guess, you know, they just wanted to scalp it as well. I mean, that's what a lot of traders do, especially the ones that have a lot of money. I mean, imagine having $500,000 and or let's say, you know, let's say you have $500,000 to trade with, right? And you're like, you know what? Let me.
I'm gonna give it a shot. There's a moonshot potential here. Like we'll see. We don't really want to be buying on like these big trendies, but I think it's gonna be a starter position for me. I just want to have it on so I can see it in my port. I'm gonna pick up a SPY July 31st 6:45 call. That's the same contract that we saw getting lit up last week. Correlates with 6,500 SPX, give or take a few bucks. But that was the contract that was being picked up last week.
All right. So what was I saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I saying? Oh yeah, imagine you have like $250,000 that you can just place on any trade, right? If you place it in and you're up 5%, which is very you can be up 5% really fast in an option, especially on SPX. Do you just take profits? Right? What is 5% of 250,000? That's $12,500 just on a quick move up. Now, of course, you can also be down that much when you're playing with a lot of money. Chances of getting the perfect entry every single time is going to be difficult. So you're going to have to stomach some, big unrealized losses. But as soon as you are profitable, bro, that 12K is what most people in America probably don't even make that much in a month. 12,000 in a month. Let's say you made $500 a day and you worked 5 days times 4 weeks. That's only 10K. So with 12,000, yeah, you're making more than what someone who's making $500 a day for 5 days is making in one trade. So, yeah. He said he picked up some long dated calls. I still forgot I have to make a page for that so I can see what these unusual contracts are. And I'll probably talk to the team actually and see if they'll send me, instead of me sitting here trying to, figure out every single box thing that I need. Maybe they'll just be like, hey, this is what we use.
Doesn't have to become in the money to make money, but this contract, the idea behind it again was that last week 6,500 SPX was lit to the Christmas tree. You can take a look at it for yourself. So this makes me wonder why someone is doing that. We're fairly green today. So we're green with ABJ today.
I'm green.
Ooh.
I'm green today.
Today.
Not a lot, but I'm green. Hard plays, but I'm green.
You're doing exceptionally well with us. That's what I like to see.
A lot of reds.
Getting some sell orders here on ES.
Ooh, could be a big red candle coming up. Let's see. Actually, I'm not gonna be in it, but let's see if a big red one
ABJ
spawns.
can't be wrong. Oh no, please no. I have been wrong before. I've experienced my fair share of getting prints. So please.
I'm expecting a big red candle.
It's happened to me before. There's over 2 minutes till bonds. I'm just giving that run through before I put on another trade, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be a long side pickup.
Glad I wasn't in that.
2-year bonds coming up. Just a minute, and actually just 1 minute now, so we're going to wait.
I'm gonna stop eating these. They're just so good, dude. Graham crackers, chocolate graham crackers. I don't know. I still feel like we can come down from here. I mean, the net drift is falling off. Net drift's coming down. The only thing is calls are still 4.2 mil. But I don't know. The puts are getting bought up a little bit. It's still minus 1.2 million.
Should be coming out in about 20 seconds here. Bond auction.
I don't think it's going to have a huge effect. It's only a 2-year. But it's $69 billion worth. At least I think. I don't remember. All right, 1 p.m. Let's see it.
Long and strong, baby. I love seeing you do your work, man. Okay, bond auction should be coming up any minute now. Any second, we should get a reaction in price.
Any millisecond, any millisecond. Imagine like being in like
65%. That's the Treasury when issued 2-year yield at 3.965% ahead of the $69 billion auction.
I don't know what he said. It's not loud enough.
No real reaction there.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah, it didn't matter at all.
So far, like deltas and stuff are still quite strong. Tesla call is still coming in. It's pretty hot. Kind of seeing 59.20 is still being lit up. It's very interesting here. We're just shy of like 7 points.
So again, we'll shortly expect some 2-year note auction now. I'll leave the high rates.
Man, we might come back up. I don't know. Everything's so split up now to the point where, like, just it's so insignificant. These movements that I'm seeing on net drift are just so insignificant. Unless there's like a big 500,000.
When issued yield at 3.965%. With bids cover of 2.57, 2.57. US selling 69 billion, awarding 90.4% of bids at high. Primary dealers take 10.48%, direct 26.18%, 63.3%.
Whoa, it's like stuck in the back of my throat. Yeah. Very well, could come back up even higher now.
Stop through of 1 basis point on the 2-year notes auction.
Man, these SPX calls are up 800%. Had you bought in yesterday? How much was this contract worth yesterday? Yes, not yesterday, but last week on close, it was $1.20 each. Now they're $11.30. Well, their high was $11.30. Now they're $7.70 each. Absolutely crazy. Just like I want to buy calls, but like we're so high. We really are so high. Let's see. These contracts are worth $5.70 each. The bid is $5.50 though. Now it's $5.60. $5.50. There's minus 2 million puts now. I kind of don't want to buy a call after we just had 4 green candles in a row. Yeah, these calls are now worth $5.20. So they're going to lose value faster because it's 1 p.m. And if the market is going to be as slow as this, it's moving like a snail. Minus 2 million calls. Plus 420 put. Or. I'm just out of it. I just said it completely wrong. Minus. Oh no. Minus 1.9 million puts now. So they just bought, what, like 100,000 of them? It's not going to move the market at all. Net drift is coming down though. Do we dare buy a put in this market? No. No, we don't. No, 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 no. There's like a hair on my glasses. That's better. All right, guys, what do we do here? I need the play that's gonna make me a quadrillion dollars right now. What play here is gonna make me a quadrillion? Let's see what's SPY looking like.
We're kind of just dancing around here. I hope we can do high day.
Really? After all of this, we don't know if we can go higher.
For the guy who DM'd me earlier asking this is Topo Chico. Went to the States, of course, on the weekend. Bought a bunch of spin drift and got some Topo Chico too. So, cheers. Cheers to my green team today. Radical Edward, big cheers to you, my friend.
What was that guy's
See you
username?
here, buddy.
Oh, Radical Edward. I thought his name was.
But yeah, I think ABJ might be done. I don't think there's any trades left in me that I want to take advantage of here. I think I've done a really good job managing risk. Again, I actually brought my PNL up to 1191. I'll take a picture for you guys, but it was a little bit too scalpy to really call anything out. But yeah, I think I'm going to close it out here. This is a fantastic Tuesday. Trend day Tuesdays. That's how we do, folks. But yeah, the last trade, I'll take a picture for you. I got stopped out too early, so I didn't really call it out. But here you go. Yeah, 1191, taking that to the bank, taking it home. And that's it. Yeah. 142 people here today. Sorry, we just joined. Did we not hit MVC? No, we did not. We had an MVC expansion. It was MVC 5905, and then we had MVC 5915, and then 5920 is now the MVC. So we're getting Gamma continuously move forward in price. That's for you, Chriselle. So when we see that, we know that
I want to buy
MVC
put.
isn't fully there yet. And also, not only that, we have 3 hours left in the day. Do you really want to sell credit with 3 hours left in the day?
I want to buy a put. I know I should have bought a put.
I probably wouldn't do that. Not only that, IV's only 24%, so you would definitely be having a hard time. You'd actually have a very hard time selling credit into this IV environment. But of course, everyone's welcome to do as they please. If that's something you want to do, if that's the risk you wanted to put on, by all means. What ideas did you have today for the trades? That's the next question to you.
Oof.
I think if there's any short strategy like Delta Short you played last week. Yeah, no, I mean you could sell a call credit spread, right? Like above 59.20. Right? It's not only put credit spreads, you can short the top too. But we're continuously seeing Gamma go forward. Now if you're looking at price,
Something's weird.
this
So this, like in this candle, in this red candle, this contract lost money. Like it was worth 700 here, and then in this red candle, it dropped to 660. Like right now here, it's worth 670, but up here it was just worth 700. Like, this put is not gaining value. What the heck? Okay, now it is. Now it's up to 7, which is exactly where it was up here. Am I seeing things like? Yeah, this put is straight, barely gaining any value. Okay, now of course now, yeah, look, because it's a bigger thing, but you would have expected a little bit more meat on the bone. Not. This is $10, $20. I think I must be. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I swear this was 700 here, and now it's worth 730 here. That's a pretty big draw. I mean, that's $2. So what if I was in this play? Do I just make nothing? Now it's up to 760. Okay, so you would have been up $60 in all those candles. Well, I wish I was in puts. I mean, I would have taken the $50, but wow, I would have been upset that the market moved that much. I mean, that's $3 for now. It's down to 750 again. This might be a floor down here. Very well could be a floor, and then we just have one big green candle to soak all that back up. Huh. I'm still so tired today. Sleepy day. Hard to believe today's Tuesday. It's the first trading day back. And did I stay up late? I must have stayed up late. Or maybe I just had a rough night of sleep. Do we come back up from here? I mean, it's not like a terrible bet. You didn't buy a call up here at least. Right? It's not a terrible bet that we come back up. I mean, there's still minus 1.8 million puts, and there's still 4.09 million calls, so yeah, I guess that wasn't a bad bet. Let's see what happens. I mean, we're continuously just like touching down right here and then just going back up. Who knows how far we even go back up anymore, though. Looks like we've really plateaued. I mean, we had this high up here, and we just have not been able to get back up there. But again, it's very possible. I mean, all it takes is one big green candle, and you're there. It's not like it's, hard. It just takes. Man, I can't. I'm trying to move my desk a little bit. There's a big green candle. Do I start getting a little bit more reckless with the trades? Because it seems like, I say it, and whatever I say seems to happen up until I actually make the play. When I actually say it and make the play, it seems to go against me. It does everything it can to go against me when I'm in the play. But yeah, look at that. 3 green candles just like that. All of that just got eaten back up. This is just tight. This is just a tight area. Since this run up, I mean, looking at it, if you're just looking at the chart, you would suspect that we would, aim lower. Then you look at this and you're like, nah. But just looking from here, really seems like it wants to aim lower a little bit. Like people want to start selling some of those calls, take profits. I don't know. It all depends on if there's going to be just some random news that comes out. Because I don't. There's no more news. So it would have to be Trump speaking. That's it. Like he would have to say something. And he did on True Social. He mentioned the war. Other than that, I mean, the market had no effect on that either. Or I'm on the wrong thing. Where's True Social? There it is. Let's go to him. Yeah, an hour ago is when he said that. Talked about the tariffs on the EU. That's it. He hasn't really been active today. He's probably tired too. Everybody's tired today. Nah, I don't see anything yet. Has anyone ever used Truth Social? I mean, this is like all of the comments are just memes. That's it. There's like no actual discussions on Truth Social. It's literally just something like they are not mad because they are out of control. They are mad because they are out of their control. And then the next meme pops up and it's like the dawn of a new era. I am bringing peace through strength. Like and it's all just pictures. It's time for the Nobel Peace Prize. President Trump will prevent us from World War III. Peace through strength. And it's the dude's holding a pigeon. Like it's literally there's zero discussions on True Social. It's literally just gassing him up every time he posts something. The only comment that I can see is from an hour ago. You're getting bad intel, and now with all the backing of corrupt, started the right to defend against their treaty violations. That's it. And then it's like, yeah, and then all of the replies are just Trump memes again. There's absolutely zero discussion. The dude created an app literally just to gas him up. That's it. Like, he posts something, and then it's just like 1,000 replies of memes. And then you might have the, like, 1, 2, 3 out of the 1,000 who legitimately have a good point, who want to create a discussion, and nobody that I swear the entire thing is run by bots. Like there's only bots on that app, like Reddit. If you've been on Reddit, you know that like literally 90 to 95 probably % of Reddit is just bots. All of those things you see, like interesting AF or pics or whatever subreddit you go on, is literally just bots. And not only are the bots posting, but those people that you're replying to are bots. Like, dead internet theory is so real. And I think it's also in the YouTube comments. Back when I used to post the DoorDash content, when I used to talk about crypto, we're getting a big juice up now. I used to get comments that I would have to remove, where it would be like 20 comments, just like back to back to back to back to back, like literally all at once. And it would just be a bot making a comment and then replying to it on like 20 different bot accounts, saying how, yes, this works, this is great, I use this service, and have the website, and I used to have to remove that. So yeah, like majority of the people you talk to online are probably not even real. It's probably just like a bot farm. And I did learn why those exist, and it's just to push political agendas, or just try to make money somehow. Like the people who post under the comments are trying to sell you the service, and we're really running up here. Holy crap. Did I want to buy a call or put? I think I said I wanted to go short. Well, good thing I didn't do that. Oh, man. This is tiring. This is really, really tiring to just see, like, we're so high, yet we're just running higher. Jeez. So what's MVC then? MVC, we're pretty much at it. 59.20. We're pretty much there. 59.16. Isn't that where we wicked off last time? 59.17. So maybe plan would be let's wait for this candle, and then next candle will probably be like really big, and then short it. Worth a shot. Or is this just going to be the downtrend? Okay. Let's turn this back up. I might be gone though.
And then filter for out of the money, and that will help you a hell of a lot. And then the bottom one is just the Mag 7. Note there's no tickers because you're using the tickers through the filter, and then you're doing out of the money, and then you're doing 31 days of expiry. Thoughts on the huge gap exposure around 400 MSTR? Oh dear. Yeah, MSTR has not been doing me any favors right now. It's one of the positions that I really hate having on right now. It has definitely made me suffer as of late.
Did we come down?
I don't know. There's something going on with that company. I don't know if it's actually fraudulent. It could be. I'll accept the loss if it is. Yeah, I don't know about that gamma exposure. Someone's betting on it.
Bro, there's almost minus 3 million calls. I mean, minus 3 million puts, and we're going down.
It's definitely fraudulent. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, net drift is going down, but there's more puts being sold. That's where I'm lost.
Finance Ministry were holding meetings for primary dealers of Japanese government bonds on June the 20th, according to Nikkei.
I don't know. Yep, there's a big green. I guess that was sort of to be expected how much this slowed down. Ugh. This is just not easy. Can we make 60 more bucks trading? Sounds easy enough. Sounds easy. Hey, all you got to do is make 60 bucks. Pfft, light work until you get into a trade and you're down 100. I don't like my hair being like this. Put it back down. That's better.
Sailor did it once, he did it again. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Also, start the full piece from the Nikkei on the feed for those interested.
I've already started selling covered calls on MSTU since last week, so those are kind of buffering the damage, but it's not buffering it by that much because Well, the options contracts on them are just not that great. They're just okay.
Do we go higher?
Micro tragedy for a reason. Is that a thing?
Micro tragedy.
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. What the heck?
Instead of micro strategy, it's micro tragedy.
Yeah, all right. 10:26. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Just want to say thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys made some money today. If you did, let us know.
I did,
If you
but
didn't, I hope you guys took some time to, or take some time to review your trades, journal it up. It's so important. And of course, if you're going to send your journals to me to let me see, like I'm happy. Maybe Wednesday I can take a look and see what's.
Where'd that come from?
But yeah, I'm gonna take off. There's nothing left here for me.
Where'd that even come from?
My bag today. 1100 on futures, day trading live with you guys. Spreads from last week expiring today, 2400. Really happy about that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if Carmen wants to be nice and take me out for lunch. Right? That'd be ideal. Be ideal. If she doesn't, I'll let you guys know. Someone else here can have the honor of buying me lunch. Hit like and subscribe to his OnlyFans. Dude, this guy, man. I can't believe he actually posted it. Dude, I'm a handsome devil, though. Take a look at this guy, dude. This guy. Swear to God, I'm never eating lunch on stream again. But, yeah. Oh, man. Lucky burrito. Oh, sure, nuts. You guys are killing me.
Just
All right,
don't.
everyone.
All right, he's gonna be done. So let's
Have
turn
a
this back
fantastic
down.
day. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, we'll turn that down. No idea why we're coming down. I mean, there's minus 2.72 million puts. There's 4.32 million calls. Positive delta, positive gamma. I think this is just people profit taking, honestly. I think these are just people who held on. They had diamond hands, and now they're enjoying the fruit of their labor. Because net drift is, I mean, that's fine. And I just said to put in call, so. Like, I'm not seeing any big movement. If I saw, like, a big movement, sure, I'm in it, Let me in. Put me in. But the fact that I'm not seeing any movement, every little movement is so insignificant that you can barely see it. I'm going crazy. Well, there's not much you can do here. Just get lucky to buy the low and sell the high. That's it. Just get lucky. At least these contracts aren't expensive. The IV is under 20%. That's nice. Still coming down, but I don't know. You can't see it. Like there's no movement. Again, it's just probably profit taking at this point. Oh man, I really need to go to sleep. I'm just so out of it, bro. All day I've been so out of it. I don't know. Still watching puts get sold off. The fact that there's so many puts being sold off makes me just think like we're definitely not coming back down because those people don't want to have to buy their puts up. But then the fact that there's so many calls that now, people want to sell to take profits. You got these like artificial tops and bottoms that you don't know. Like somebody could, sell a put right here and then you're going back up. And then someone right up here could sell the call and come right back down. And then you're just doing that. Net drift's still coming down though. Like it's coming down, but not like enough. Yeah, like at the first sight of a green candle, do we just buy a call and just hope for the best? Like, hey, there's a green candle, buy. Do we just do that? Like this one, do we buy a call here right now? Was that the move? Net drift is falling a lot though. Well, let's see. Let's see here, right? So let's say we would have bought a call there. Yeah, I guess. I guess maybe we would have been up. Probably not. I would have found some way to lose there. That net drift is coming down, dude. It sucks because I have to zoom in to see this, so I can't see under it. There we go. That's a little better. Everything's just so split up to the point where, dude, like, minus almost 3 million puts. Everybody and their dog is selling puts right now, bro. Oh, here's a little bit of a push-up. I'm about to go short. I'm about to go short. This net drift is throwing me off. Not yet, though. Not yet. Look at that. See? Patience. We should have bought in the green candle, like I said. Alright, so there's that. Now, does it come back down, or does it just continue to keep running? It's a good question. That's actually such a good question. The issue is I would have to know what happens in the future for me to make a play. But I can't. I don't know what happens in the future. All I know is that if I would have just bought the call in the green candle, it would have worked. Yeah. Yeah, that would have worked. This is killer. I'm like, let me wait on it. Let me just wait on it. Let's just wait on it. That's a big wick back down. Doesn't mean this one's going to be red, though. This one could very well be green. Never mind. Where do we want to go? If it could just give me one clue. If the data could just give me one clue, you know? Just say, hey, you know, this is going on right now. I'll say, oh, okay. Let me do that too. And I just bought calls down there. Sure. Sure. Farther down we go. There's no clue. There's no hint in the market. This is just guessing at this point. Yeah. Whatever play, if I got into another play, it's just a guess at this point. It's just a coin flip. Because there's still minus 2.75 million puts, and there's still 4.15 million calls, so... it hasn't moved for the last... Let's see. It's been absolutely flat since 122. When was that? So right after this happened. You would have had no indication that we were coming down. Not that we even came down. We were literally in the same spot we were here. I don't want to buy a put, though. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep wanting to buy a put. I just keep having this thought that, like, people want to sell and take profits. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to take the profit. I scalp a little short because you did it. Data, give me a sign, please. Give me a sign. I just need one sign. Like, you could even sign language it to me, bro. Just hit me with the... Hit me with one of these, bro, and I'll know exactly what to do. Or just hit me with a thumbs up and say, you know, thumbs up is going up, thumbs down, it's going down. You know, hit me with one of those or something. Just don't sit there and do nothing. I'm gonna fall asleep if you don't do something. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna fall asleep if this doesn't do something. It's 1:40. Part of me wants to buy a call just because this MACD looks like it wants to flip. Just based on that. And then part of me wants to buy a put because, look, we're so high up. Let's come down a little bit. What's the 2 minute doing? Jeez, look at this. this thing's been flipped to say that we're bearish since 10:55 a.m. Yeah, I don't want to go against the MACD. Every time it's bullish and the MACD wants to flip positive, it always does like some huge move up. I'm not doing it. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna play that. If I did, it would be calls. Yep, there's the MACD flip. Now all the market makers are all just gonna flood in. Yep, there they go. Again. Yeah, that was the play, guys, again. Guess who wasn't in it? Oh, now there is exactly minus 3 million puts. Exactly, man. On the money. 3 million puts. They're sold. There's 4 million calls. It's a strong wick back down. I'm not buying it though. That looks like a manipulation candle to make you think that it's going to come back down, but then pew, back up we go. It's just how it is. Now wouldn't be a bad time maybe for put. We're pretty high. I don't know how much higher we go from here, honestly. Yeah, I really don't know how much higher we go from here. It's just these contracts are going to lose value so fast if it's not going in my direction. If I'm buying it in the wrong way. If I'm buying it now and it continues to trend up, I'm just taking a big L. Ugh. Well, this was a boring trading session. Yeah, this was super boring. Really strong wicks up. Like you can see that it doesn't really want to go higher. Yeah. Doesn't really want to go up there. But then again, I mean, it could just be a little sell off, right? Just 10 people sold in this candle and then back up green we go. Because net drift is now curling back up. Yeah, just ate that candle all up. Look at that. Ate it up like it never existed. Let me refresh this. Make sure everything's working. Yep, everything is working. And another big green candle up. Look at that. Just never want to go up against the freaking MACD flip. Especially when it flips to be bullish. Strong wicks though again. That's another strong wick down. Like it makes you want to think that like, you know, maybe it's time for a put. I'm gonna try something. Let me try this. Really big juice up. Really big, juicy, and then it wicks right back down. Really big, juicy, and then back down we come. We're pretty much at the top of the range, other than up here. But grand scheme of things, we're at the top of the range. So if you did buy a put here, you know, you did better than buying anywhere down here. You can pat yourself on the back for that. Now we are back here. Is this the turn? I don't think so. I think just a little sell off, but then we either continue up or flat. I don't think this is the turn though. Not yet. I don't see it in the data. It's not. That's not in the data. Stop it. It's not in the data. Just go back up. It's gonna wick all the way back. Get out of here, bro. That's not in the data. Literally, the calls, it looks like this. The puts looks like this. And the net drift looks like this. It's not in the data. That red candle is a fake. That's a fake news candle, actually. Yeah, honestly, that red candle is a fake news candle. I don't know. Shouldn't have been there. I'm about to fall asleep. I can't take it no more. Hey, bro, I'm trying to fall asleep. Come on, what are you doing? It's still tracking me. I just got hit with the fake news red candle. I'm not seeing it in the data that we would go down. If anything, just go higher. Either go higher or flatten out. Yeah, it looks like it is going to go higher. Net drift is pointing up. This market is going crazy, bro. Like, we are so bullish, it's not even funny. Like, you can't. This is not even being bullish. Like, this is like what's above being bullish. This is being buffalo-ish. You know, you ever seen a stampede of buffaloes? Like, we're buffaloing right now. Wait, that's bulls. Aren't buffaloes just bulls? I don't know. Regardless, we're wailing right now. Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it. We are absolutely wailing right now. I mean, everything is pointed up. Everything. Am I going to buy calls? No. Why? Because we're too high. We are too high. Yeah, we're gonna go higher. Jesus, dude. Look at where we're at, bro. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't. Another 3 huge green candles in a row. Do I buy a put? Try to get the reversal? Do I dare? Do I try to catch the reversal? Is there even going to be a reversal? That's a good question, bro. Is there even going to be one more red candle the rest of the day? Looks like it slowed down a little bit. Not buying it though. Fake news red candle. It's a fake news candle. It's going to be green. Yep. It's a fake news candle. Another big run up. Where are we even going? There's nothing really ahead of us. Like, there's no real reason to even go higher. but we are. There's less money in front of us right now than there was behind us before we got to this point. Some will say this is a perfect time to buy calls. Some will look at this chart and say, "Yup, at this all-time high of the day right now, I think I'm gonna buy a call. Now I'm ready." Yeah, I'm gonna buy a put here. I'm not gonna make it. I did, but I'm gonna get out if this tries to BS me. Let's see what happens. This might be the first loss of the day, actually. Oof. Let's see what happens. But I think we turn here. Do we turn here? My consensus would be, look how high we are. I'm just gonna be on a sell page, actually. Yeah. If it turns on me too fast, I'll sell. Let's see what happens. If the next candle can be nice and not liking it. Not liking this at all. Nope, I'm selling. Should we? Or should we wait? I just don't like how bullish we are. It's just so bullish. Do we really push up higher from here? How much am I down? I'm down $10. 15. Do we catch the turn, guys? I mean, realistically, it's always possible just to have a big red candle. It's also possible to have another big green one right now. I'm not liking this. It needs to hurry up. It needs to... No. Nope, 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 nope. Not what I like to see. This is not what I want to see. I don't want to see flattening out right now. Okay. But, dude, like, I'm not even gaining any money on these candles. Like, we really need to push down. I'm not gaining anything. I might sell. Literally, just, I don't even care at this point. A little bit of a push down. Still barely gaining any money right now. Nah. If one green pops up, I'm out. Because I'm barely even gaining any money. Like, this is pretty bad. Or if this starts to get bought back up. Yeah, it's getting all the way bought back up. I'm down. I'm literally down money in a red candle right now. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not on the right page. Is this one going to be red or green? And we lost. Looks like it, yep. We lost, guys. This is the first loss of the day. We definitely tried, though. It was definitely worth a shot. I mean, high of day, retracement. I'm down $10, so I'm not down a lot. Now we are. Okay, now we sell. Now I just take the loss. Just take the loss. Just take the loss. Okay. So that was it wasn't a huge loss, at least. $20 loss. Okay, fine. I thought maybe I could catch the reversal, and we sort of did. It's just I wasn't gaining any. I think we caught it somewhere up here, and then even down here. Yeah, it's just market. Yeah, it just wasn't working. Nah. Down 20 on that play, so we're up 140 on the day now. We were up 162, down 140. Good sell, though, because, again, market's rallying again. Happens. Net drift was definitely it fell. That's why I was like confident to kind of be in it. But it doesn't even have to get bought back for the market to move up. It just has to have like a little bit of a push, and that's it. You're up. Calls were to play then again. Calls are the play in the green candle. Calls are the play in the red candle. It's just been calls all day. Calls all day long. How? How are we this bullish? Like, what happened? Like, what is going on in the world that we're so bullish on? A new war? Are we bullish on that? Like I don't even want to go short here, even though this is the new high of day. Like, if you can't even short the high of the day, then I don't know. I really don't know what to do if you can't short the high of day. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to short that. I do not want to short high of day. That's crazy. We've made like 10 different new high of days today. And every single time, it just keeps making a new one. How much is SPX even up today? $116 today. Wow. There has been no pullback. Zero pullback. It's just been up all day. That's crazy. The hardest pullback we had was 59.15 to 59.11. That was the biggest pullback we've had today. Other than that, it's just been a slow grind up. And it's just continuing. 59.20. Wow. What? Oh man. And I'm highly doubting even now that we even see like, do we, like, I'm just doubting that we even see like a 5-point move down or 10-point move down, like, or 15. Like, I don't see how that's going to happen today. Yeah. Don't know why I didn't just sit here and buy calls all day. Had I just bought calls in the beginning of the day and just kept adding on to it all day, I would, like, literally, that would have been it. I guess when there's minus 3.2 million puts, yeah. But it's just so weird to not expect any sort of relief, any sort of, like, I mean, I guess here, but it's not a big move. Yeah, that was our biggest pullback. This was the biggest pullback of the day. Other than that, it's been straight uphill. Wowzers. Well, it's still going. It is still pushing up higher. My consolidated order flow is showing people buying puts, but I don't see why. I really don't see why why I don't even want to play it. Let alone buy puts right now again. Good sell though. I would have been down probably like all of it had I held on to it. Yeah, I would have been down like my whole contract had I held on to it. A little bit of a stall out here, but there's no way that we just have a big drop. There's no way. If we were going to drop at all, it would have happened at some time today, but it hasn't since market open. Wow. Another huge green candle. Well, there's 5 million calls, minus 3.43 million puts now. Got me. Got me. I mean, it's one thing to be bullish, but wow. SPX is up $120 today. And it's just going. Is it not going to stop? Like, is it just not going to, like, stop at all today? Huh. I don't think I'm a good trader when there's no volatility. I think when there's volatility, I'm a good trader. But when it's like this and the market just picks a side, I keep having this belief that, okay, like we've gone up this far, right? Maybe some relief. But when that doesn't happen, yeah, you're playing a direction that has a 0% chance to win. And today was just one of those days, just no volatility. I mean, yeah, let's check the IV. An IV put is 18%. That's low. I would have thought that it would be somewhere around like 5%. That's a strong... Here's one of these strong wicks that we've seen before in these videos. But with no volatility? I guess. I guess. Maybe that was the time to buy puts, not down here. I don't even want, I don't know. Wow, I really missed out on a lot there. It all stemmed from the market just flattening out. And in a volatile or in a volatile market, right, this would probably come back down to try to go closer to that 200 EMA. But in a non-volatile market, it just doesn't care. It's above it and it just doesn't care. MVC is 59.30. Do we go up there? Do we reach 59.30, another 10 points away? I mean, to be fair, ran 9 points from down here to up to where we are now. I think I might just try it. I mean, not now. I might just... I might... I don't know. I think I might wait for this dip to happen. And then... But what if you go through this again? Like, if you go through this, you're wrecked. You would have had to have been right here and up. There's a strong wick from the bottom. I just have this feeling that as soon as I buy a call, it's going to dump. I've had that feeling all day and I've been wrong all day. Do I... No, it's definitely not going to dump. How much was this contract? Previous close was 88 cents, and right now it's worth 460. Absolutely insane. Ow, my knee. Absolutely insane. There's no way we trend higher. There's just no way. There's just no way we go higher. It's gonna go higher. I don't want to be the one guy who buys a call today and loses. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to be the one guy to buy a call and lose. I'd be the only guy today who does that. As soon as I buy, they say, all right, time to sell. Yeah, no, I don't know. Whatever. Profited, not a lot, but at least I profited a little bit. 4 trades, 1 loss. Yeah, this is stuck again. Who knows for how long? Who knows if we even go higher? Trying to think if I should be done for the day. I just don't think it's going to dump. I don't think we see a dump today. Because there's no news to dump it. I guess the news that came out today was bullish. I didn't really check up on it, of course. That's not what I wanted. I ain't buying this. Ain't doing it. Haven't wanted to buy all day. I'm sure as heck not buying right now. This market ain't moving. I just don't believe in a dump. I don't believe in any big negative swing today. The volatility is non-existent. The biggest delta is behind us. The biggest gamma is in front of us. Cool. That's where they decided to buy. Simple as that. Yep. Yeah, the same moving. Bro, I haven't touched the screen in so long that it's going dark. I mean, you would have had to have known that this was the bottom, and you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have known. My head hurts watching this garbage. I mean, that's what this is. This is garbage. This is like watching a soccer game, but one team is up like 6 goals to 0. It's like, and then they sub out all of the starters and stuff, so now it's all the like trash teammates. That's what that's what this is. This is like watching sports, but all of the starters aren't playing. It's just the bench. I mean, it doesn't even matter that net drift is pointed down. It really doesn't. It really does not. It just doesn't matter that the net drift is pointed down. It does not. It doesn't. It hasn't mattered all day. It's not going to matter this time. At least I wasn't in any, like, puts that got away from me. At least we, you know, after that big loss, we really sat down and discovered, hey, we can sell for a small loss. We don't gotta double down or whatever. I might be done. Yeah, I might be done, bro. Might be done. I think that's it for me. It's 2:00. There's 2 hours of market left. But, bro, we're up like 100. We're up 117 points on SPX. This ain't gonna move much. Got a little bit of red gamma forming. And by a little bit, I mean, it might as well not even be there, how insignificant it is. I need some volatility. Or at least I need to be able to go back in time and tell myself today is just going to be bullish. I haven't really kept up with the news over the weekend either. Like I said, I've just been so busy with other things. I had really no idea what was going on in the world before I opened up the trading app today. That's under my teeth. We coming down? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so that we're gonna come down here. No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh man, this is just setting us up for another run up, isn't it? Let me get the calls ready. Let me just get the calls ready. Like literally, let me just get the calls ready. When we see the first green candle, we're buying in. That's it. That's the whole plan. Here it goes. It's getting bought up. Right, we're waiting for the green candle. Although these puts that were sold off are starting to get bought up a little bit. Not really. Nah. I'm gonna let this happen, and then I'm gonna wait for the first green candle to come, and then we'll buy in. But it's got to be like a significant green one, right? It's got to be something like this, you know, a nice thick green, you know, a nice thick green. Even though this was, and then barely had any chance. Yeah, a nice thick green, you know? That's what I'm gonna wait for. I thinky winky, I'm gonna wait for the green. Hmm. Do 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 do. The RSI, even though we've gone up all day, I mean, they've done a very well job of keeping it like, you know, looking normal. Waiting for the green candles so I can go in. Ooh, is that it? Is that the green candle? Is this our entry? Looks kind of thin. Know what I'm saying? Like that green candle looked kind of thin. I want a nice thick, wow. Wow. I mean, that was a big red one. Got bought straight back up, but it was there. Ooh, that's a strong wick though now. Is this our turnaround? Is this where we finally turn the day? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good green candle right there. Do I dare go in for it? Do I dare go in for the green? Let's try it. All right, we're in. Let's see. Let's see if we're right or if we're wrong. Do we get a pull up on this green candle or? Oh, lovely. There it is. Come on. Let's go a little higher. How about a little higher? Not liking it. Not liking it, guys. Maybe. Let's see. I mean, it's a big green candle. Come on, green. No. No. Selling. Okay, sold it. All right, barely any profit. Great. Come on, can I get into... Why can't I get into the stupid, like, green, green, green? Why do I keep... Every time I've bought into freaking green, red, bro. Every time. I made 20 bucks on that play, by the way. So, it sort of makes up for the other loss that I had, because we were up to 162. Oh, of course. Is it going to do it? Is it going to just go straight green? Either way, so we were at 162, and then we took that loss. So now we're up to 158 because of the fees that you pay on SPX. So that's a little better. I wish it would have just been like green and then green and then green, you know? Not this red nonsense, right? Like I want to catch this, you know? Let me catch this, right? I don't want to catch you know, it goes up and then straight down. You know what I'm saying? I might try that again. If the opportunity presents itself again, I'll oh man, really? That would have been some decent profit in there. That would have been some really nice profit there. Not 20 bucks. That's for sure. I mean, we've had a couple of times where we've sold and the market's, you know, done the flip. And we've had a couple of times where we've sold and the market continues its uptrend. Yeah, should have held on. Why? Why did it zoom in? Why are you zoomed in? Back up, dude. Dude, back up. Smaller, bro. Back up. Why is it so zoomed in? Where's OS bot? Upper body. Thank you. At least I'm back to where I kind of was. I mean, we're at 158 on the day. We're actually doing worse than the S&P 500 today. The S&P 500 is up 2% today. I'm up 1.35. So I'm not even doing better than the S&P 500, but it's I'm doing worse than the stupid market just moving. I'm a poopy trader, bro. Must be a poopy trader, man. The MACD's about to flip again. And it's like every time it's done it, let me just see actually. See, this time it didn't flip, so it came back down. This time, no, it had to be bear to bull, right? This time it flipped and look what happened. This time it flipped and look what happened. This time it flipped. Okay, this time it flipped and it actually stayed flat and went down. This time it flipped and then it went really high up. This time it flipped right back down here and it kept going up. But then you had this like curling. This time it flipped and it kept going up. This time it flipped and it kept going up. This time it flipped, but it flipped in the green and then it came back down. I think that it flipped and yeah, it actually did trend up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, majority of the time when it flips to be bullish, it ain't lying, like it is bullish. Right now, kind of tough though. It is a downtrend. Like this definitely is a downtrend for sure. Like you had this high up here. Ooh, we never even made it back to that. So it's like, I guess move it down here. That's crazy that you have to do that, bro. That is crazy. You guys see this line right here? I'm going to actually do you guys a solid. I'm going to draw a line here as well. So if we were actually following wicks, this is what the trend would look like. There you go. So anywhere between this is where the price can go. Yep, that's great. Well, I don't want to say that I sold at a good time. I unfortunately sold it for less than I could have made, but this red candle could have easily spawned here. You know, this big one could have easily spawned here. And right now we're on down. We're like, it's so weird because we're like major uptrend. So even this, we went from 522 to 518 is a $4 move. Actually, we went from 24 on the wick, 24 to 18. But do you even count the wick, honestly? Like, it wicked off so hard from there. I would honestly count it from 22. We might come up. This looks like it's curling, bro. I'm about to get into another call. About to get into another call right here, guys. Hold on. That looks a little thin. Is it time for another call? Is it? It's just very thin. It's a very thin green one, you know? Can't buy there. Alright, so there's a thin one again. Ooh. How could I buy there? How could I have bought there, bro? Like, I literally had no time to react to that. I literally had no time to react to that green candle. How was I supposed to buy into that? Like, sure, there was the really thin one, but I mean, that thin one could have. Well, no, look at the MACD. Well, no, because these were up and then it went darker and then they went higher. So, but I don't want to say that I don't think it's gonna go higher, but the MACD flip just doesn't lie, bro. We're in a downtrend though. How would I have known? I mean, I guess if we look at, see how much time this took to get some greens from this red, and then this much time, and then this much time, and then this much time. That seems that's yeah that seems like a good strategy right there, right? So like it looked like it was due. That's good. Yeah, it looked like we were due for a green candle. We had a couple reds, so we were due for a green. Do I buy a call on this MACD flip? Like, I don't believe that we go higher. But who cares what I believe? Gamma exposure, the MVC is at 59.30. And we're going farther away from it. Feeling like a poopy head right now. It's about how I feel right now. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I feel like a poopy head for just not buying calls all day. Or at least the times where I feel like I bought calls, I would buy them like here, and then it would be a red candle, and then I would say, no, 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 it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. And then it would explode up. I don't know. Looks like maybe we come down. I've been saying that all day. But like, man, do we really go higher? Like, this is the first time I've seen it where, because even when we consolidated here, we kept going up. Actually, we are doing the same thing. Came down, and we're going up. Should have bought, I should have bought in that green candle. I should have bought calls in that green candle. I messed up again. Ooh, MACD flipped. Oh, the MACD just flipped. Oh, I literally told myself to buy when the MACD flips. Oh man, the MACD flipped, guys, and I'm literally not in the play. I literally was just like messing around, dude. Oh no. Do I buy here now? I mean, last time the MACD flipped, look. Look at the gains that we had, guys, when the MACD flipped. Oh man. MACD flip. Ooh, red candle in a MACD flip. That's interesting. What usually happens in a red candle on the MACD flip? Usually it just keeps going up higher. I can't see it. It's so freaking small. I can't even see it. Oh man, it's sold off. Good thing I didn't buy that MACD flip right there. Yep, this is why we don't buy MACD flips. speaking of that, some mac and cheese sounds really good right now. You know? Oh, I think I have an Annie's mac and cheese. Ooh, I gotta see when it expires. I know I bought that. I bought that with a steak and then I forgot to eat it. I put it away and I forgot to get it. Let's see what happens here. Like, either we're gonna explode up or we're gonna explode up. It's gonna either go up or it's gonna go up. Let's see. Let's see what happens. These SPX calls. What if I wanted, say, 10 of them? That'd be $3,300. Imagine buying that and it just runs up, man. Secure a bag real quick. I'd be done. Like this, basically. Yeah, just sell it in this same green candle. Who cares? You're up 200. Man, this is a thriller, guys. Holy crap. This is literally just I can't contain my emotions right now trading this. Can't you guys tell how excited I am? I'm having the time of my life right now trading this. Is the MACD gonna flip again? Ooh, MACD's about to flip again. I want to get into a call so bad. Just based on... Oh, MACD just flipped. The MACD just flipped. It flipped up here, and then it came right back down. Dang, guys. They're not letting this MACD flip happen. They know if they let the MACD flip happen... You see this? How it flipped? Flipped in this candle, and then came straight back down. Now we're trying again. Now we're trying again to get that MACD flip. Ooh, there it is. There's MACD flip. Another red candle. They're trying to keep it down so hard. Oh, they took away the MACD flip. They really took away our MACD flip, guys. That's crazy, bro. Bro, I want to buy a call so bad. But it's like it really doesn't want us to go up higher. Oh, I should have bought it. I should have bought it. I should have bought it. Yeah, I should have. MACD flipped. Yeah, MACD flipped, bro. I would have been up 20 bucks. Actually, I would have been up 10. I would have been up 10 bucks. Oh, man, the MACD flip, guys. It just sold all the way back down. What the heck is going on with this MACD flip? What? Now we're selling back down again. What in the world? Am I witnessing sorcery right now? We've had two MACD flips. Two MACD flips, and we're still, we just... Bro, I'm about to buy a put because we keep MACD flipping the put side too. Look, we crossed back into puts. I ain't buying no puts, man. Look at all this green. Let me just, nah, that's fine. I don't know. MACD, the MACD flip lied to me here. That's what it did. It lied, basically. Ooh, another red one. Look at that. Stupid MACD flip. That's a stupid MACD flip, bro. I mean, to be fair, though, you buy put, you know, MACD flipped. Ooh, wow, look at that. I mean, what a dump. Oh my goodness. Last time we came down here, though, there was a strong buy up. There was. Was there a MACD flip in it, though? There wasn't. There was not a MACD flip in that one. Abadi-do. Abadi-do. Is this the MACD flip? Not the MACD. Is this the turn? No. No, not yet. Gotta be patient. There's no way we're dumping at the end of the day. Why would we just randomly dump at the end of the day? All right, came down. That's good. Market's going to do that. Market's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge your abilities in this life. All right, came down to that low now. Now do we go back up? It's possible. It is very possible. We came down to this low again. Now is there going to be some big strong green candles? Another red one. I mean, there's still minus 3 million puts. So, I mean, I'm going to buy a call. No, yeah, I'm going to do it. Worth a shot. I mean, it's worth a shot here. Worth a shot, guys. Let's see. Can we make a little bit of extra pesos? Ooh, that's a strong sell down. I might have to sell. Yeah, I'm not loving this. It's going to flip to red, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Dang it, no. Well, no, it's green. Nope, red. Let's just see what happens here. If it continues red, then... Thought I had a good buy there. Down 20. Don't love that. Oh, okay. Well, sell. Just sell it. That's a big loss. Ooh, that sucks. Wow, the moment you buy in stupid calls, that happens. So that was not nice. That was a $40 loss. Trying to play the reversal. Now I'm only up 116. Yeah, I tried to play that reversal. I thought we had it. There. I mean, I'm really not expecting... I really was not expecting for it to dump at the end of the day here like this. Especially considering that there's still so many puts being sold. Ooh, now is this the turnaround? Let's try it. I can't even get in. I couldn't even get in. Oh, no, I'm in. Okay. Dude, my app is frozen. My goodness, with Robinhood, bro. All right, let's see. Now, are we on the right side of things now? Very possible, or we come back down. Very, very possible. We could either go up or we're going to come back more down. But at least, I mean, we're playing the side that's like the majority holder here. Let's see. I'm going to have my finger on the sell button just in case. This looks like it does not want me to win. Yep, this does not want me to win, does it? Let's see what happens. We could just get one big push up, maybe. That'd be nice. One big push up. I don't think it wants to. Oh, no, that's a good push. That's a very good push up. See what happens here. All right, nice. Very good. Any more push-ups? All right, let's sell it. Could potentially push up more, but okay. So we made that back now. We made up the loss. And we made $60 on that play. Okay, so it makes up for the loss that we did. And now we're up 174 on the day. Could have definitely maybe held on to it a little bit longer. Seems like. Yeah, totally. Totally could have held on. I mean, the market's, there we go. It's 48.56. Yeah, totally could have held on for a little bit longer. Maybe it even pushes up higher. Who knows? Oh, MACD had flipped. Look at that. So basically, we just got lucky. That's all that was. That literally was just getting lucky that it looked like it just... Because look at the MACD, right? Look at the steps. Like, boom, and then boom. Like, I completely got lucky in that play. But now I'm up 174 on the day. So, yeah, just buy calls on every pullback. I got to use the bathroom. I'm going to, from now on, when I have to use the bathroom and stuff, I'm just going to pause it. So I'll be back. Okay, took a bit of an extended one. I actually, my dog is right there now, so hopefully he doesn't bother too much. But if he does, I can always just pause it and let him out. He gets a little antsy when I'm talking, though. I guess as long as I'm not too loud, maybe he'll just be chill. Alright, let's see. So we did have a good sell. Bought somewhere here, sold somewhere here. Actually, the net drift is negative now. But I just don't think it matters. I mean, I still don't see how we go lower from here. It's already 3 o'clock. Wow. Should I just be done trading? Should I really trade in the last hour of the day? Should I trading during power hour? I mean, a lot of people don't like to do it, but I don't really see an issue with it as long as you continue to use your same strategies that you've been using the rest of the day. And at least the end of the day is a lot different than the beginning of the day, because in the beginning of the day, you don't really know where the market wants to go. At the end of the day, you already have all the data. We already know that our MVC is above us, and we've already hit it, and there's barely any... Well, I guess there's $57 million worth of negative gamma that's formed a little bit. But yeah, our positive deltas that we're in are both over $1 billion, closer to $2 billion. There's another $1.7 billion behind us with another $1 billion just in front of that one. So chances of us going like farther down a lot is pretty low. I don't think that there's any news that's going to come out at 3 p.m. that's going to move the market. I don't think there's any news in general. So we got that. It's all in all, do I want to add on any more risk than I've done today so far? I mean, I'm up 174. Had I just played SPY instead of SPX, probably could have been up like 180, maybe like 185 because of the fees that you pay for all the contracts that you buy. But I guess it just comes down to, are you happy with how much you made today? And I think we've made back close. We were at 11,963. Now we're at 11,927. Just all comes down to, are you happy with your earnings for the day? And some people will say, yeah, you know what? $174. How much would that be? Let's say $174 divided by 174 divided by, usually people work 8-hour shifts, but they take like a 30-minute lunch. So that's at least how it was for me when I worked. So 7.5 hours. We earned $23.20 today per hour if you average it like that. In a 8-hour or 7.5-hour shift, if you include lunch or not, whatever. I never had paid lunches. I had unpaid lunches. They said, clock out. You're not allowed to make money while you're eating. They used to tell us, man, I remember, like, you would have to clock out, and then the food was always so far away, you would have to go, like, buy the food, because there was no, I think there was a fridge, but, like, bro, I was working at a grocery store, like, I wasn't trusting those people, so you'd have to go, like, out of the way, buy the food, come back, by the time you came back, walked the entire length of the store to go sit down to eat. It was, not enough time. So what I used to do is I used to have my friend, like, he would pass by, like, I would text him, just be like, yo, clock me in. And then I'm clocked in and I'm eating. I mean, bro, literally I was earning pennies. I think I was making $10 an hour at that time, so the like extra 5-10 minutes that I spent, you know, eating, what does that equate to? Like $1? Yeah, and then I remember freaking, gosh, they were so, it sucked. I hated working like customer service and retail, dude. Freaking, I remember I had like a closing manager that um, she would clock me out. Like I would try to wait like the extra few minutes to try to earn my extra humble pennies, and she would sit there and clock me out. Like, are you serious? She's like, no, no, you're done. Go home. I'm like, man, I just wanted the extra few pennies. Wow, we're really dumping right now. I say dumping, but we're so high up that it's like, kind of wasn't expecting it. I mean, there's still 4.7 million calls and minus 2.6 million puts. Net drift did flip negative, but now we're oversold. So, do we buy a call? That's a big red. Wow. Puts was a good play. Power hour just started. It's 3 o'clock. Don't know if I want to take on risk and buy a call right now, especially considering, you know, we've kind of come down kind of heavy. From here to here is definitely our biggest drop. $11 drop in SPX. I'm still seeing puts get bought up though. It's just kind of weird to see it at the end of the day like this. Okay, yep. I just realized that the recorder that I'm using to record this only goes for 5 hours and then it stops. So, yeah, I missed this green candle because of that. I don't know if I would have gotten into it though, but yeah, at least now I know that. It records for 5 straight hours and then they say, all right, buddy, that's enough. Net drift is still negative now. Like the volume is negative. There's still so many calls. And there's still so many puts being sold. MVC still above us, but somewhat trending down because it was, I think, 59.30 and now it's 59.20 is the MVC. Do I want to play the end of the day, guys? Do I want to add on risk when you really don't know what could happen at the end of the day? Wish I would have just bought a call down here. Stupid freaking loom. Whoa. That's a strong sell-off. And then it bought right back up. What do we want to do? Take on risk or call it a day? Take on risk, call it a day. Didn't have a bad day. Didn't have an epic day. Definitely wasn't epic. I'm going to have to cut out a bunch of footage. The first hour and a half I have to cut out. Out of 5 hours, though, it's still a lot of footage. Might be done. Might be. People might want to start shifting around positions for tomorrow. Let's see, maybe there's some other people in something. Let's check. We're pretty much second standard deviation on linear regression for daily on NQ based on the past 100 bars. Juicy daily FVG to retest plus gap to fill plus that golden sweep. I just need us to retest 517 by the end of the week to be profitable. I really wanted the 718, but too expensive for now. Someone bought... Oh, there's a big bearish. So 518 QQQ puts for July 18th. Was this a sweep? Oh, it's a golden sweep. That's interesting for July 18, 2025. I really got to get this where I can see people like golden sweeps is basically what a golden sweep in options. It's they buy every contract that's available. That's a golden sweep. So if there's 100 contracts available, they buy all 100, and that is classified as a golden sweep. Similar to a golden shower, I'd say. I might be done. I want to see this MACD flip, though. Before I leave, I want to see MACD flipped. All right, let's see what happens. Is it going to be bullish? Because the volume is still pointed down, but... Nice. I don't know how much it juices up from here, but... very well could just continue down. In light of, you know, people getting ready for tomorrow. Not so much, you know, today. It's just another big gain. Yeah, look at that. And the freaking market was oversold down here. And I missed all of that. Well, not oversold, but it had just hit the bottom of the RSI. Dang, so we had seen a strong wick down, 2 strong wicks down. Market was on the verge of oversold. And this, of course, this is where my Loom stops recording and it shifts my screen to another one. Just wasn't meant to be. Just wasn't meant to be. You know what? I think I'm done. Yeah, I don't want to add on any more risk. So today we're up, let's see, today we're up $174.32 on the day. Not the greatest looking chart, right? We did have a couple losses that we took. How many trades did we make today? I actually want to see that. We took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. What the heck were we doing? We took 8. Why did we enter so many trades? And I'm looking back at it and it's all 20, 20, 20, 40, 40. 8 trades, 2 losses. So we were right 6 times, wrong 2 times. I'll take that. It's not a terrible ratio. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Today was not fun. See ya.